Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lions Memorial Field as we start the 2020 Fox Creek football season. And we are just glad to have football back coming off the COVID crisis and actually still in the midst of it. It's just nice to be participating in something again. It's a very different feel here tonight as you can look across at the home. And here come your 2020 Fox Creek Predators. Starting for tonight for the Predators, number 1, Dejan Miles at wide receiver. Number 2, Chandler O'Bannon at wide receiver. Number 3, Cash Johnson at running back. Quarterback, number 5, Jaden Johnson. Wide receiver, number 6, Chris Turner. Bryson Johnson, number 7, also at receiver. Reese Benson, number 10, another receiver, as well as Mike Adams, number 11. On the O-line, we've got A.J. Martinez, number 56, Griffin Branson, number 57, Ryan McAfee, number 60, Caleb Trahan, not before he makes his way past midfield into Predator territory, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the Predator 48-yard line. Witten in the pistol formation. Ways behind him. The give will be to Jamison, and he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That is Dawson Lewis, number 28, with the stop. They'll lose about 3 and retreat back into their own territory, the 49-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 13 for the Bearcats. Ways back there with Witten. There's the handoff to Way. He's hit behind the line and wrapped up right at midfield. It looks like Dawson Lewis in there. Also, number 23, Quincy Wells, disrupting the play. Be 3rd down and 12 for the Bearcats. And this would be a great opening stop for the Predator defense on this high-powered Brookland Cayce offense. We got 5 wides here. Witten back by himself in the gun. Looks like the Preds are playing off. They're going coverage. No blitz coming in. They're rushing 3. Witten takes a hit from Lewis. Not before, but he throws a strike to number 3, Jordan Wise, and that's down to the Predator 11-yard line. A great pass and a great adjustment by Wise, catching the ball in stride, and that'll be 1st and 10 at the Predator 11-yard line. Got a timeout on the field. Looks like we're back going. Witten once again back in the gun. He's got Way with him. The handoff goes to Way. He scampers off to the right. The ball is on the ground. It looks like it is picked up by the Predators. Fox Creek with a crucial turnover. Looks like Caleb Cook with the recovery. And the Predators will take the ball over at their own 3-yard line. They got out of jail there because the Bearcats were driving, and it didn't look like anything was going to slow them down on this opening drive. All right, now we get to see the Predator offense led by number 5, junior quarterback Jaden Johnson. Jaden threw the ball 150 times last year, almost breaking the 1,000-yard mark, completed close to 60% of his passes. There goes the handoff. That's to number 3, Cash Johnson. He didn't go far. Bring up maybe 2nd and 9 for the Predators. Preds like to run out of the spread offense. They're a run-heavy team. They ran the ball a lot more than they passed it last year. Here's Johnson. He's going to keep it. He's not going anywhere. He might lose a yard. Looks like number 15 for the Bearcats on the stop. That's Owen Plain. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Predators deep in their own territory. Johnson back in the gun. He's got Cash back there with him. Bryson Johnson in motion. They got 3 receivers left. Movement on the line. Looks like the Bearcats may have jumped off sides. And that'll be the call to be 5 yards to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Predators. '61, Deontay Strader got a little overzealous there. And we'll try 3rd down again. Johnson in the gun. He's got Cash Johnson next to him. He sends him out. He rolls left, fires. That is complete. Number 2, Chandler O'Bannon, complete down to the 21-yard line, and a big 1st down for the Predators. They get out of the shadow of their own goalpost. And a fresh set of downs headed towards the Predators. Johnson back in the gun. He's by himself back there. Quick toss out to the left. The play is blown dead. Penalty flag on the field. This might be a false start against the Preds. It'll be 1st and 15. And this will be something that Fox Creek cannot do tonight, is punish themselves with these penalties that put them in these situations where they've got 1st and long to go. They need to take advantage of 1st downs, especially with the size on the Brookland Cayce D line. Here's a handoff. Cash broke down pretty quickly there. Number 15, Owen Plain, again on the stop. No gain on the play for the Predators. They bring up 2nd and 15. Johnson back in the gun. Looking on, looks like he's going to tuck this one and run, but he is clobbered by a band of Bearcats. He might have picked up 1 there. He had very briefly Mike Adams out to the left on the quick screen, but I'm sure that would have gone much better than the QB scramble. We'll bring up 3rd and 13. And once again, this is one of those positions that the Predators did not want to get themselves into early, as 3rd and long against this Bearcat defense. They've got Dejon Miles and O'Bannon left. Adams and Johnson on the right. Cash is in the backfield. They got Johnson in motion now. He's got trips left. He scrambles that way. And he is going to be taken down. That's a big sack by number 61, Deontay Strader for the Bearcats. That'll be a big loss back to the Predator 10-yard line. We'll bring up 4th down and 23 for Fox Creek, and they will punt from their own end zone. Jackson Ray, the longtime kicker, has been replaced after he graduated by Parker Stampley. And this will be his first punt of the season. A little intimidating out of his own end zone. High snap, taken down very well by Stampley. Great punt, great roll. Way runs away from it, and it'll be down by the Predators at the Bearcat 45-yard line. Well, they'll take over 1st and 10. Number 5 in a quarterback, Tanner Staton. For the Bearcats, he's got Will Way back there with him. He's got trips receivers to his left. Predators rushing 4. Good protection. Fires incomplete. Big hit there by number 6 from the Predators. That's Chris Turner. That would have been a tough catch in traffic for Latrell Jamison. Just couldn't come up with it. That was a big hit laid on there by Turner. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the for the Bearcats. Staton back there by himself. He's got trips receivers right. Tight coverage out on the ends. He's got Way. He's going to come back there with him. They're going to hand it off to Way. He's got room on the left side. He scrambles out. Oh, a great block there by the receiver. Makes some moves. He's cutting all the way backfield. He might turn it and go. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. What a great run there by Will Way. And a fantastic block here by the wide receiver out to the left. A quick 55-yard scamper, and the Bearcats are up 6-0. On for the extra point, we've got number 81, Eric Young. Snap's good, holds good, kick is good. And with 4:56 left in the first quarter, your score, Brookland Cayce 7, Fox Creek 0. Bearcats are coming off 4 straight above 500 seasons, starting in 2016 where they went 12-2. They went all the way to the semifinals that year, losing 34-21 to Dillon. The very next year they went 9-5 and then lost in the semis once again to Dillon, 42-7. Their 2018 campaign saw a 7-5 record. They lost to Hartsville in the playoffs, 68-35. And then last year, as we have aforementioned, they went 8-5, were region champs in 4A, and were eliminated in a heartbreaker in the playoffs, 22-21. Here's the kickoff. Young is on to kick. Looks like Adams back deep for the Preds. Kickoff is deep. Great kick. That'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Fox Creek will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Fox Creek last 5 seasons have seen records in 2015 of 6-5 with a playoff loss to Williston 50-30. In 2016, they went 7-5 and lost in the playoffs to Sherrall 65-31. And then in 2017, 6-5 again with a first-round playoff loss to Chesterfield. The lone time in the 5 years they didn't make the playoffs was 2018 with a 4-6 campaign. And then last year, 5-6 with a tough round 1 playoff matchup against Gray Collegiate that went 42-7 in the way of Gray. Jaden Johnson on the scamper there to the left. A nice first down pickup of about 5 yards. Bring up 2nd and 5, and these are the down and distance that the Preds need to be striving for all night. We've got trips to Johnson's right. He goes to Cash Johnson. Up the middle, he's going to be brought down close to a first down. Let's see if we can get a favorable spot here. Looks like we are just shy of that 30-yard line. It will be 3rd down and 1. And I expect it to go right back to Cayce on the handoff. It looks like Brookland Cayce might be expecting that too. They're bringing some people up in the box. Looks like they got him to jump again. That's Malik Williams getting ambitious there. But we'll take those first downs that are free all night. So 1st and 10 for the Preds at our own 34-yard line. Johnson back in the shotgun. He's got Cash back there with him. And we've got a penalty before the play. Oh, never mind. We do have timeout on Brookland Cayce. That'll be their first one of the half. And we'll take this time to pay some bills and give a shout out to our All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It is 1st and 10 at the Predators' 34-yard line. I say we're back, Lukaku. We got a little stoppage of play here. We got to let the officials get ready for this one. And there's the signal for us to play some ball. Creek at the Brookland Cayce 38. Brookland Cayce with that 3-4 defense. They're bringing the DBs up. They look like they were expecting run. And run they knew was coming there. Number 20 for the Preds on the carry. That's Kirsten Hughes. Not much land in front of him. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 for Fox Creek. Call coming in from the sidelines. We've got Dejan Miles and Mike Adams to the right. Looks like Chandler's up on the left. They're going to roll that pocket again. There it is right there. Oh, he just overthrew Dejan Miles. He had him, just missed him right over his head. And it'll bring up 3rd and long for the Predators. Here's that down and distance that they did not need going up against this Brookland Cayce team. Brookland Cayce only rushing 3, but they are very, very talented up front. Johnson got trips to his right. He's going to drop straight back. Not a whole lot of time. That's thrown. It's tipped, and it'll be intercepted by number 6. That's Skylar King. He's going to take it up to the Bearcat 44-yard line. So close to getting that first down, but there is a bit of laundry on the field. We'll see where that takes us. Looks like a little extracurricular activity over there on the sideline as the coaches get everybody back to where they need to be. Seems like everything's all right. But let's see what's going on with these flags. There are 3 flags on the play. Usually that means there are 2 penalties. Looks like a personal foul call against Brookland Cayce. I'm not sure if that's going to be after the interception or before, because that will be very critical in what proceeds next. The Fox Creek defense is huddled up, so let's see what goes on here. All right, looks like Brookland Cayce will take over. 1st and 10. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13. Must have been an illegal block on the return. Maybe some helmet-to-helmet contact over there on the sideline that drew all the flags on the play. But here we go. We've got Witten back there. He's got some motion. He's going to flow. Very nice play there. And this one might go the distance. He just needs one block. He's going to get it from number 3. And number 25 for Brookland Cayce is going to go all the way. That is Brian Robinson. Takes a bow in the end zone. An 87-yard scamper. That was a very well drawn-up play. We had motion all in the backfield. Ran a little flip reverse. And the left side was pretty open for the Bearcats. We've got Eric Young on for the point after attempt. Number 5, Tanner Staton, did a good job of counting there, making sure they weren't going to get the penalty for not enough men on the field. All right, they're telling him he has to get back off. Looks like maybe a helmet issue. Chin strap came loose, so they sent him off. They got a new player on. And after a little confusion, Eric Young is going to put the extra point in. And with 7 seconds left in the first, we've got Brookland Cayce 14 and Fox Creek 0. All right, at this time, we'll cut to a little commercial break and thank our sponsors for all that they've done for the school for this year. All right. All right, welcome back, folks. It is 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Brookland Cayce 14, Fox Creek 0. We've got Eric Young to kick off for Brookland Cayce. He sent it back for the touchback last time, and Mike Adams is deep for the Predators to receive. This one looks to be achieving the same fate. Another touchback for Mr. Young. Great kicking night so far. 2 for 2 on point afters and then 2 for 2 on touchbacks. So the Predators will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Preds had a good drive going last go-round. Got it across midfield, and on 3rd and 9, threw a pass over the middle. It was tipped up in the air and picked off by Brookland Cayce. And they scored on the very next play with an 87-yard run by number 25, Brian Robinson. But now we've got trips to the left for Johnson. Oh, the snap's bad. Johnson's just going to have to fall on it. Not the first down and not the first quarter that the Predators wanted there. but they will take over second down and 15. We'll call it second and 16 at their own 14-yard line when we start the second quarter. And once again, we'll go to break. And once again, thank you so much to our Fox Creek. Looks like 3rd and 20 from the own Predator. I'm sorry, for the Predators' own 10-yard line. Not the position we want to be in on these third downs. Johnson back in the gun. He's got trip receivers right. Tough snap, handled very well by Johnson, but that pocket is breaking down, and that is a sack. It is very close to a safety. They give him forward progress just outside the goal line, but ironically enough, that is Jaden Johnson, number 12, on the sack for Brookland Cayce. And it will be 4th and forever for Fox Creek as Parker Stampley comes on for his second punt of the night. Both of them have been from his own end zone. This one, he'll be hugging the goalpost. They've got way back. It looks like they might be playing for a return. I don't know if Brookland Cayce is going to come after it. Looks like we've got a delay of game call against the Predators, so we'll move back a couple of inches. And we'll go 4th and long again. And the officials are unhappy. Or no, Fox Creek just calls a timeout. That's their first of the half. And this is a very dangerous position for Fox Creek. That snap's got to be true. You got to give Stampley time to get the ball off. They're going to have Way back deep. And Will Way is not someone that you want to give a lot of space to. He's already made several big plays so far this game. That is the call. And this will be a nice reprieve for the Preds. It'll be first down from the 25 now, so we'll make it a little bit tougher for him. Witten back in the pistol. That's Will Way again. He's tough to stop. And I don't think we're going to do it on this time either. That's another touchdown for Will Way, 25-yard scamper. Sliced and diced his way through there. Had a good opportunity there with 1st and long to maybe hold the Bearcats to a field goal. Will Way put an end to that theory. We've got Eric Young on for the next one. Eric Young to kick. Mike Adams deep to return. Kick very high. And it is going to, oh my goodness. That was a Phil Mickelson short. And the offense is staying on the field. He's got Mackay back there with him. Trip receivers to his right. Brookland Cayce's got 5 on the line. This will be tough. Oh, and they got him again. Offside call against Brookland Cayce, and another free first down for the Predators. That's the 3rd time this game that Fox Creek has got them with the hard count. And we'll take those free first downs anytime we can get them. Well, we got 1st and 10 at the Brookland Cayce 32-yard line. We've got Johnson back in the gun. Mackay Overton to his right. He's got Chandler O'Bannon to the left here. Oh, high snap. He's going to have no time. He's going to have to make something for himself out there. Nice tackle there by number 5 for Brookland Cayce, Tanner Staton. Kept Johnson to a gain of 2. And it will bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Predators. All right, Fox Creek, we need to come away with some points here. We got Johnson back. He sends Mackay up. Another high snap. Johnson rolls to his left, fires just incomplete. He had a man, Dajan Miles, out there on the out route, just underthrew him. And it'll bring up 3rd and long here for Fox Creek. And we are in that territory where we might be in 4 down thinking. 3rd and 9, if we can pick up maybe half of it here and take our chances on 4th and a little bit shorter, that'd be ideal. We got Benson out to the right. We've got a Bannon wide left. Overton in the middle. There he is. Johnson's going to keep it himself, looking to get some space, but not a whole lot there out to the left. He picked up maybe 2. By Jaden Johnson on the tackle for Brookland Cayce. And we are at 4th and 7 for the Predators. Offense shows no sign of coming off the field. And we need points here. Field goals aren't going to get us back in this game. He's got Benson and Bryson Johnson out to the right. He's rolling that way, picks up a nice block from Overton. He's going to try to take it himself. He is not going to get there. He scampers down to the 25-yard line, but that will be a turnover on downs, and Brookland Cayce will take over in their own territory at the 25. So a nice start to the drive there with the 50-yard scamper by Cash. Couldn't get much going after that. Ended up with a turnover on downs, and Brookland Cayce will start off with the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25. There's 5:34 left in the first half, and we'll take a quick commercial break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 1st and 10 for Brookland Cayce. 5:34 left in the first half. Your score, Brookland Cayce 20, Fox Creek nothing. We've got Tanner Staton back at quarterback now. Fires complete to number 10, Latrell Jamison. He's got a little wiggle room. He'll be brought down by number 23, Quincy Wells, but not before another Brookland Cayce first down. Tanner Staton back by himself in the gun. Him and Peyton Witten have been switching out all game. He's got trip receivers to his right. He's got Way and Ian Myers to his left. Looks like a blitz coming in for the Predators. Yep, they get through. That looks like Dawson Lewis. Nice sack there and a much-needed tackle for a loss for the Predators. Great pressure delivered by Fox Creek there, and we need more of that. All right, he's got some open field. It looks like he's going to get the first down. Very smartly steps out of bounds. He had a lot of Predators in pursuit. He didn't want to take the hit. And a wise decision not to, because those guys were heading full steam. but it is a first down for Brookland Cayce inside Fox Creek territory at the 46-yard line. Staten back. He's got trip receivers to his right. He's bringing William Way back into the backfield. This usually means they're going to run it to him. Change of the play, and here comes the Predators stacking the box a little bit. They might be wanting to run too. There's a quick throw out to the right. It's tipped up into the air. Very dangerous there. Jordan Wise just couldn't reach it. It'll bring up second down and 10 for Brookland Cayce. Brookland Cayce taking their time here. They got trip receivers to the left. Staten back there. They've got Wise in motion. Here comes the blitz. Handoff very nice. They stopped him in the backfield. William Way not going anywhere this time. It looks like Dawson Lewis was the first to them, but Bradley Brown was back there to finish him off. Loss of 3 on the play is going to bring up third down and 13. And this is a big one for the Predators. There's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half, and Fox Creek desperately needs a stop to keep Brookland Cayce off the scoreboard one more time in this first half. Staten back there by himself. Pass over the middle. Almost a one-handed snag by number 10, Latrell Jamison. That would have been an incredible catch had he held on. But it will be 4th and 13, and Brookland Cayce shows no sign of that punt team coming out. Fox Creek will have to hold them for one more down, it looks like. Side Brookland Cayce territory. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Bearcat 47-yard line. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left before the half, and the Preds could be due for a score here. Right now it is 20-0. Brookland Cayce out in front. They've had some big plays. They had a very nice long drive on their first get-go, and then big plays the rest of the way. There's a handoff right up to middle. Cash Johnson, not a lot of space to work with. Number 61 on the stop. That's Deontay Strader. Not a whole lot getting past that big man in the middle. It'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Predators. Predators in no rush. They don't want to give Brookland Cayce the ball back. Johnson in the backfield all by himself. Snap. So wasn't the best one. Kind of rolled on the ground to Johnson. He picked it up and did what he could with it, which wasn't much. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 now for the Preds, and they need this one. Dejan Miles and Chandler O'Bannon out right. We got Reese Benson, Bryson Johnson out to the left. Jaden drops back. They got a blitz coming. He scrambles, tries to make something. He is very close to a first down. Tucked his head down and just went for it. And it looks like it's going to be 4th and 1 for Fox Creek. And you know Coach Stewart's going for it here. There's 45 seconds left in the half. Fox Creek going to take a timeout here so they can get this 4th down play exactly how they want it. They need points here before the half to get the 0 off the board. Right now, Brookland Cayce is up 20-0. And if Fox Creek can get some points before the half, they'll take that momentum with them into the locker room and then hopefully can come out. Brookland Cayce will get the ball to start off the second half, but hopefully they can make a big stop and turn this game around in our favor. Much like last year, you see Johnson a lot in the shotgun. However, you see a lot of runs from that setup. Last year he had 150 passes and 100 rush attempts. So Coach Stewart does love to run the ball out of the spread. But I have liked so far where they have moved the pocket and moved Johnson out to the right or the left. They've had some receivers that are running some sharp out routes, and he's been able to get those completed. I'd like to see a little bit more from that, especially behind big number 75, Nick Williams. Johnson behind center for the first time tonight. He's got Cash behind him. Wonder if they'll try to get him to jump. They've got 3 first downs by encroachment penalties so far. Looks like everybody was moving on that, and that's going to go against Fox Creek. False start call against the Preds. So the strategy backfires this time. We gotten a few freebies before, but it didn't work there. It looks like Brookland Cayce was ready for that one. It'll be 4th down and 6. Coach Stewart's still going to go for it, roll the dice here a little bit, but he's in good position. He's run the clock down enough to where Brookland Cayce won't have a lot should this situation not work out for him. Johnson's back in the gun. There it is. There's the roll out to the right. He's going to throw it. Oh, just one hops it. Incomplete. That was intended for Bryson Johnson. Just couldn't get it out there to him. He was open. But the Bearcats will take over 1st and 10, and they will have the ball at their own 43-yard line. 36 seconds left in the first half, so not a whole lot of time for the Bearcats to conjure up a long drive. However, 2 of their scores have been on big plays so far. Only one real long drive for Brookland Cayce. But let's see what Peyton Witten has in store for us. He's rolling out to the right. He's going deep. Chris Turner back there. Oh, just in and out of the hands of Jordan Wise. You had Chris Turner and Shaquem Young back on defense. That would have been a very big play. It looked like it just might have been tipped by Turner before it got to Wise. Might have just broken his concentration just a tad bit before the ball got to him. If you're Fox Creek, you don't want to let anything behind you right now. You want those safeties playing back deep. Here's Witten back to throw. He's rolling right again. He's going to dump it off. He's got William Way, who's made big plays so far this game. Breaks a tackle. He's not getting away from Dawson Lewis, but he scampers down inside the 30, and a quick Brookland Cayce timeout with 15 seconds left. William Way has made big plays this whole game, and this time he works out of the backfield on a nice little dump pass from Witten. Had great blocking downfield, shook a few guys, broke a few tackles, but Dawson Lewis once again leading the team in tackles tonight and last season, drags them down from behind. We've got 16 seconds left here in the first half. Brookland Cayce up 20-0. Each team has 1 timeout left. I see no reason for Fox Creek to be using theirs. Brookland Cayce will probably have 2 plays left before the end of the half. They've got an excellent kicker who has shown that he can hit the deep ball. Made a nice one-handed catch and ran into the end zone, and now we're 27-0 Brookland Cayce. Eric Young on the kick. He's had 2 touchbacks so far, and his last one just died inside the 5-yard line. This going onside kick. Very nice heads-up play there by number 10, Reese Benson. That caught me off guard, but Reese was not fooled. And the Predators will take over 1st and 10 at their 47-yard line. I knew Brookland Cayce liked to run that onside kick. That was a very, very good call there, especially with only 6 seconds left in the half, as they have the firepower to go deep. But now Fox Creek has a chance to maybe put some points on the board. We're looking at probably one play if they can bust one deep. We'll see if Johnson can sling it down there. Brookland Cayce's got two deep safeties. Looks like they're dropping their DBs back as well. They're rushing four, and four guys are chasing Jaden. Jaden running around trying, takes a big hit, shoved out of bounds. Oh, he is gang tackled there by Brookland Cayce. There are flags all over the field, and it looks like it might have been a late hit. Johnson took a pounding over there as he had 5 or 6 guys right on his tail. He lowered his head. It looks like a personal foul call against Brookland Cayce, and the Predators will get an untimed down to finish the half. Brookland Cayce still out on the field. The ref coming over to tell us what the deal is. So the half is over. Since it was after the play, the half is over. The penalty will be assessed on the kickoff for the second half. So we're getting from the referees right now. That seems to satisfy both coaches. Fox Creek heading off the field as well as Brookland Cayce. So a little laundry on the field right before halftime, but since it was after the play, it won't prolong the half of the untimed down. They'll just assess it on the kickoff to open up the second half. But at the end of the first half, your score, Brookland Cayce Bearcats 27 and your Fox Creek Predators 0. We hope you are enjoying the first YouTube TV live broadcast of the Fox Creek High School football games. I hope you the student section, but now they're over to the left in some bleachers that were put up, especially for these times. Notice there is no student section as well. So there's a little bit of the environment that is missed from the Predators as we open up our 2020 campaign at Lions Memorial Field. But we hope you are enjoying the broadcast, and we're going to go to commercial break here for the remainder of halftime. Thank you for listening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Getting ready to start the second half. It is 27-0 Brookland Cayce. And due to the extracurricular activity at the end of the first half, there's a 15-yard personal foul penalty that will be assessed on the kickoff to open up this one. And so Young will kick off from the 25. But this guy has a cannon for a leg, so I don't know that this will assist us too much, but we'll see. There's the kick. And it's going to be taken by Cash Johnson. He's got a little space up to the 30, across the 35, takes some hits. He's across the 40-yard line. Number 15, Owen Plain on the stop for Brookland Cayce. And some good field position for the Predators to start off. So that penalty did assist us a little bit there. All right, we got new quarterback this half. It's number 11, Mike Adams. He's got Cash Johnson back there. He's got trips receivers to his left. There's the handoff to Cash. He's hit in the backfield. He's not going to get much. Looks like number 12, Miles Singletary, was first to get to him for Brookland Cayce. No gain on the play. Bring up second down and 10 for the Predators. So Adams' first play of the night, handoff to Cash. He's got him back there with him. This time he's got three receivers to his right. Adams, the ball is on the ground. There's a muffed handoff there. Number 2 comes out of the pile with it. That's Devontae Strader, and Brookland Cayce will take over in Fox Creek territory. Not the ideal start for the Preds as we open up this second half. Looks like there was a little bit of miscommunication between Mike Adams there and Cash Johnson. Ended up with the ball on the ground and the Bearcats recovering. And this is a team that you do not want to give good field position to, especially when we are in the hole a little bit, 27-0. All right, this is Tanner Staton in at quarterback now. There's the handoff to Will Way. He has made big plays all night. He's got room out to the left. Scampers all the way down to the 29-yard line of Fox Creek. Be a first down, gain of 12. Bryson Johnson on the stop for Fox Creek. And first and 10 for the Bearcats. We got Will Way back, looks like pistol formation. Tanner Staton at quarterback. Way in motion. He's got number 3 wide open. Going to fall into his lap. And they are going to mark him down at the 1 foot line. Looked like his backside hit right down before he crossed into the end zone. But number 3 with the corner route, that was Jordan Wise. And he had all the space in the world, just lost his balance. But there is some laundry on the field, so Fox Creek might get bailed out with a holding call. And it looks like they will be, and this is going to come all the way back. So they move the pocket a little bit, which does lend itself to a higher percentage chance for holding, and it didn't pay off there. So we got first and 20 for Brookland Cayce at the Predator 41-yard line. Tanner Staton drops back to pass, and he threw it high over through Jordan Wise. Looked like he rushed that just a tad. And that'll bring up second down and 20 for the Bearcats. Big penalty there just a minute ago. Jordan Wise caught the corner route down to the 1 foot line, but that was called back. And now we're at second and 20 from the 40-yard line. Oh, that's a bad snap. It's going over his head. Let's see what Staton does with it. He picks it up, tries to make something of it, scrambles. Oh, my goodness. Is he going to get all the way back to the line of scrimmage? It looks like he is continuing to move the legs. And he turned a loss of 20 into a gain of 5. And we've got an injured Predator on the field. But the snap went over Staton's head, and he ran all the way back inside his own 40-yard line. Decided instead of falling on it, pick it up, scrambled around, broke a few tackles, and ended up making something nothing but. All right, injured Predator is Dawson Lewis, and that will be a huge loss for Fox Creek. And that's their leading tackler that's walking off. At least he's walking off under his own weight there. But after all the razzle-dazzle on the field, looks like there was a fumble at the end of the play that resulted in the Predators taking over 1st and 10. So after all of that, an incredible run by Tanner Staton, the Preds take over. And Mike Adams is behind center. Only the second time tonight the Preds have lined up behind center. He's got 3 backs behind him. There's the handoff. It's going to Cash Johnson. Not much there. Might have gained a yard. But that middle has been pretty much clogged all night for the Predators. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9. A little less than 10 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter. A big turnover there by the Predators that was forced. And honestly, we up here in the booth missed it because of all the razzle-dazzle that happened before that. Adams, fake handoff. He's going to keep it himself out to the right, and he is going to get close to a 1st down. They're going to mark him out at the 46-yard line. So he is going to be facing a 3rd and 2. And this is a big 3rd down for Fox Creek. Right now the score 27-0 Brookland Cayce. The Preds need to get on the board as quickly as possible so we can give it another run, give our defense a chance to create another big play. We got Mike Adams behind center. He's got the big boys back there. This one is going to number 18, Mekhi Overton. And he's going to get up to what looks like the 49-yard line, and that will be enough for a Predator 1st down. Big 3rd down conversion there for the Preds. They go hurry up here. Mike Adams behind center. Looks like Fox Creek moved early. And this will cost us a few yards. False start is the call, and 1st and 15. And at the beginning of the broadcast, we said that we could not get in these positions where we give these free yards away. And we've done that a few times tonight. But 1st and 15 is very tough against this large Brookland Cayce defense. We're going power formation here. Mike Adams behind center. Overton the deep back. There's a handoff to the right. Not going very far, only a gain of 2. Number 15 on the stop. Looks like Owen playing a little bit of pushing and shoving down there, away from the ball. Brookland Cayce student sections reminding us of the score and how extracurricular activity might not be the best thing right now. All right, we got Cash Johnson back. Here's Adams, a handoff to Cash. Not a whole lot of room. Swallowed up very quickly by number 12, Miles Singletary. No gain. Third down and 12. For the Preds. Mike Adams behind center. Now that power formation here. He's got Cash Johnson in the backfield. There you go, play action to him, and Adams is on the keeper. He's going to get knocked out of bounds, and there are flags everywhere. It's probably going to be another late hit on Brookland Cayce. It's been a few times over there on the Predator sideline where they've hit him out of bounds, and it's cost them a few yards. And it will be a 15-yard personal foul call against the Bearcats. And that will keep our drive alive. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Predators at the Brookland Cayce 34-yard line. Power formation again here. Cash Johnson. There's Mike out. There's Cash to the right. He gets a little bit of space down to the 26-yard line. And a very nice run on 1st down. It'll set up that 2nd and short yardage situation that we need going forward against this defense. Offensive line has done a great job here this half at creating some lanes for Cash and Mike, as they've mainly stuck to the running game here. Going to the power set again. Here they go. There's Cash off to the right. They're just running right behind big Nick Williams, number 75. And Cash plows his way down to, looks like the 23-yard line. And it is going to be, let's see what the refs say on this one. All right, Coach Stewart is saying he's screaming for a measurement. And it looks like the officials are going to reassess their spot and compare it with the down marker. And a second opinion is given, and it looks like a 1st down will be granted to the Predators. All right, Mike Adams got the big formation here again. Number 3, Cash Johnson there. Here's the handoff. Right up the middle. Number 15 on the stop, Owen playing, and there is another flag on the field. We've got a Fox Creek Predator with his helmet off. Let's see what's going down after the play here. Stripes have been busy tonight. It's been a very short off season, just a few weeks of practice with helmets on, so you knew that there was going to be a lot of rust coming out on both teams, this being their first game of the year. And it looks like we're getting to witness the fruits of that shortened off season. It looks like the refs might have had a shortened off season as well. A lot of discussion going on. A dead ball. Foul against Brookland Cayce. Let's see if there's a reciprocated call here. No indication yet. No movement yet on the ball. Refs are still trying to figure out what they want to do with the football here. Here we go. All right, so it's a personal foul against Brookland Cayce, and it will be 1st and 10 from the Predator 12-yard line. So a lot of free yardage given to us on this drive here. And it looks like the Predators are going to keep on running behind big Nick Williams over there on the right. They got motion. They're showing like they're going left here. They do go left. And it looks like a fumble on the play, and that's recovered by Brookland Cayce. However, they are calling the ball down. Wow, okay, they're calling the ball down there. So it is 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play. Looks like he was down before the ball came loose. Power formation here again. Adams behind center. There's the handoff to Cash running to the right. Not a whole lot of space there, maybe a gain of 2. And it is 3rd down and 9 for the Predators. At the Brookland Cayce 10-yard line. Fox Creek has held the ball for about 6 minutes now. Now we got another stoppage of play. Looks like we got some equipment issues as someone is sent off. Another player will have to be sent on. And Mike Adams back in under center. He's got Chandler O'Bannon now. This is the first receiver we've seen in a while. Off to the right. Makai Overton now in the backfield. 3rd and 9. There's the play action. That's what they've been waiting for. Mike Adams scampers to the left, and there he is. Touchdown, Mike Adams. Predators' first touchdown of the season. Here's a 10-yard scamper off the play action. They sold it well. They had O'Bannon to the right. They had Nick Williams to the right. Play action. Adams with the keeper off the left on the bootleg. And he's in for the first Predator touchdown. And we got Parker Stampley on for his first kick attempt of the season. Stamp's got a great leg. And for the first time, we get to test it here. And the kick is just tugged left. He was knocked down after the kick, but no penalty on the play. A lot of power on the kick. Had pressure coming off of his right, and it forced him to hook it just a touch left. And with 3:41 left in the 3rd quarter, our score, Brookland Cayce 27, Fox Creek 6. And as I pointed out, this is our first live stream for the year for football. We'll be joining you guys every Friday night as the season progresses. And we hope you guys have checked in to some of our live stream for the volleyball matches. Mr. Trahan's been working real hard to get that brought to you. So those are usually during the week. And like I said, we hope you've been able to tune in and check some of those matches out. Our girls have had a very successful season so far, and they were successful last night against Brookland Cayce in Columbia, beating them in straight sets. So very nice performance from our volleyball girls. Mr. Martinez has got the kickoff band going. The jam is playing, and here we go. Stampley to kick, William Way, and they are not going to give it him. Very wisely kick it short. And this will be returned up to what looks like the 47-yard line of Brookland Cayce, where they'll take over 1st and 10. So a very nice drive, a long drive that was put together by the Predators. Mike Adams was under center most of that drive. No passes on that. It was all runs. A couple QB scampers off the bootleg. And it looks like Brookland Cayce is going in the same power formation. And that has probably got Coach Stewart a little bit caught off guard. He takes a timeout. And they will want to readjust here. Brookland Cayce showing power. They've got Peyton Witten back in as quarterback. William Way was in the backfield. And you wonder if Brookland Cayce is just going to start milking some clock here. It's 3:34 left in the third quarter. First time out of the half for the Predators. And your score, Brookland Cayce 27, Fox Creek 6. So Preds could use for a big stop here. And preferably, I'd like to get another score in before the quarter is out and bring us within just a couple of scores for the fourth. But let's check out this big offensive line going against our defense. They go straight to William Way, and he has been tough to contain tonight. And he plows ahead for 8 easy yards. Stopped by number 16 for the Predators, Shaquem Young, our safety. They're going power formation again. They're going to go quick snap here. They go William Way, gets hit at the line, but he burrows himself in for some more yards, and that's going to be a Brookland Cayce first down. And the chains will move, and they have the ball at the Fox Creek 41-yard line. Looks like officials have stopped some play, a little injury on the field. It looks like William Way might be down. Let's hope he's okay. He's being attended to. All right, he is up, and he is jogging off the field. That's a good sign. The past 24 hours right before game time have been very wet here in North Augusta. And so field might be a touch slippery. But anybody that lives in North Augusta knows as soon as that sun comes out after a rain, it is a total sauna. And so for the first hour or so of the game, everyone was working up a nice sweat. You combine that with some lack of conditioning time over the summer, and, yeah, these boys have worked pretty hard tonight. All right, Peyton Witten back in the shotgun. He is going to that same fly route. He has got number 3 again open down by the sideline close to the end zone. That is Jordan Wise on the reception. And this time there is no flag on the field. And it looks like Brookland Cayce is running up to the line to hurry it up. They've got 1st and goal at the 2. They're going in their power formation. They got a lot of big bodies there. It looks like the snap was fumbled, but Witten has it. And we're waiting for, there's flags on the field. We haven't gotten a signal yet. we've got a hurt Predator down. I haven't gotten a signal from the head official. There is laundry down. Let's see what happens while they work this out. All right, he is up. That is good news. That was number 44 that was shaken up on the play, Caleb Cook. Let's see what the flag was all about on that play. There was some, all right, okay, the signal was touchdown. So it looks like they are giving them the touchdown off the scamper of the quarterback sneak from Peyton Witten. But let's see what the flag is. And it looks like they are calling that a dead ball penalty. We're not exactly sure who the penalty is on or what it actually is. But the kicker is out for the point after attempt. All right, so the official says touchdown is good. We got a personal foul call against the Predators. The touchdown stands, and looks like Eric Young on again for a point after attempt. Hold is good. Kick doinked off the upright, but through. And the goalpost does a little jiggle for us. But the point after is good, and now with 2:39 left in the third quarter, your score, Brookland Cayce 34 and Fox Creek 6. And we'll take a timeout right now to pay some bills and thank our sponsors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 2:39 left in the third quarter. Fox Creek 6, Brookland Cayce 34. Eric Young on the kick. I would not be surprised if he does an onside kick here. And we had a penalty. They're kicking off from the Predator 45-yard line. So watch for the onside. Nope, Young boots it. It'll be another touchback. That'll be his third touchback of the night. That one was just a lob wedge for Young, who has a very strong. We got two great kickers in this matchup tonight with Parker Stampley and Eric Young. Both of them, yeah, they really have a lot of power behind their kicks. And we've seen that on the kickoffs and on the punts tonight. All right, so the Preds will start again. They had something going there with the run. Is 34-6, 2 minutes, 25 seconds. We got Mike Adams behind center again. Chandler O'Bannon out to the left. And it's a handoff to Cash Johnson. Not a whole lot going on over there on the right. Looks like maybe a gain of 1 yard. Second down and 9 coming up for Fox Creek. .145 now left in the third. Fred's got Adams behind center. Cash Johnson deep. They motion the blocker in the back over to the right. And they run play action there. Brookland Cayce is ready for it. Number 14 is all over him. That's Ian Myers. And Mike Adams really had no time to do anything there. Once he got out of the play action, he had several Bearcats waiting for him. Chandler O'Bannon was running a route over on the left, might have had a little bit of space there, but Adams had no time to view downfield as Myers was all over him. 3rd and 25 now. We got Adams. They play it safe here, keeping it on the ground. Cash Johnson looks like a gain of 2. So it'll be 4th down and 23, and here comes the punting unit. And Parker Stampley, again, will be punting out in the shadow of his own goalpost. And Stamp had several nice punts. He had a very nice field there on the last one where he was basically hugging the goalpost. He's got maybe a yard or 2 extra space here. A good snap is vital. Let's see. There's some standing around going. Let's see what's going on. And that'll be the end of quarter 3. So we'll switch opposite ends of the field. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, Brookland Cayce 34, Fox Creek 6. And we will take a timeout to hear a word from our Booster Club sponsors for the year. And once again, we thank you guys so much for supporting your Predators. We'll come back for the 4th quarter. All right, guys, we are back for the 4th quarter. Brookland Cayce 34, Fox Creek 6, 4th and 23. Parker Stampley having to punt. Snap is good. Punt is very good. It's got William Way out there, and no way that you want to kick it towards that guy. He has caused a lot of issues for the Predators tonight. And he angles that punt out of bounds very nicely. About the best you could do from punting out of your own end zone. But Brookland Cayce will take over 1st and 10 at the Predator 37-yard line. This is the first game for Fox Creek in 3A this year. We were 2A last year. So we're getting a taste of some of the bigger schools here. Handoff goes to number 21 for the Bearcats. That's Davian Carson. He'll gain 1. Very nice play by our defensive line there. Looks like number 55, R.J. Ramp, getting in on the tackle. Tanner Staton back in the pistol formation. Play action. Staton scrambling around to his right. Oh, he has got a man. It is number 6, Skylar King for Brookland Cayce. Are they calling that a touchdown? Oh, and there is Laundry on the field again. It looks like they were marking him down at the 1, but there is a penalty flag, and the ref is waving for everyone to come back. This is several big plays now for Brookland Cayce that have been called back with some penalties. But once again, it's the rust. There's a shortened preseason. The coaches haven't had the time working with the kids and pads, and so this is to be expected. But this one is coming back. We'll retry second down here. It'll be second down and 14. An eligible man downfield. The call against Brookland Cayce. All right, Staten back. He dumps it off, number 21. He's got some blockers there, and he is tackled close to a first down. That's number 22 for Fox Creek. Connor Morgan in on the stop. Davian Carson in, and he has brought Brookland Cayce close to a first down. Looks like 3rd and 1. Staten out, throws left. He's got number 10 out in the field. Stop. Oh, and it's stripped. It is stripped from him, and number 24 with the ball for Fox Creek. He's taking it down, and he is chased down by number 3, Jordan Wise. Number 24, Juwan Hudson with a huge play for the Predators. Just stripped the ball over for sure. First down for Brookland Cayce. A pass, a little swing shot out to Latrell Jamison. Juwan Hudson met him and just stripped the ball from him and took off the other way. A heads-up play there by Jordan Wise to bring him down. But the Predators will take over 1st and 10 at the Brookland Cayce 42-yard line. A big play by the defense there, who has held it together. And they've got number 2 out there, O'Bannon. He was wide open on the left. I just don't think they got the play off in time. He had nobody on him. But they go right back to Cash Johnson to the left this time. Down to the 41-yard line. And it's 2nd down and 9 for the Predators. Mike Adams behind center again. No wideouts. Power formation. He's got Cash Johnson there back there. The handoff goes to him. He has got no room to run. No gain on the play. And we will bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Preds. 9 minutes left in this one. 34-6. Brookland Cayce. 3rd and 9. You have to think if they line up in the power formation here that they might do the play action rollout. There are no receivers in. Brookland Cayce probably knows there's going to be a rollout. There's the rollout. They got him out to the side. Mike Adams tackled. Looks like a gain of about 5, but it will bring up a 4th down and 3. Fourth down and 3 for the Prez, and they need this one. 8 minutes left in the game, 34-6. It's almost a now or never moment for Fox Creek. Chances are pretty slim now, as is. But this might end the official campaign if they can't convert here. They've got Overton in the back. There was movement all over the place. Looks like Fox Creek might have moved. But let's see what the officials decide on this one. Brookland Cayce identifying Fox Creek as the perpetrators, and they are. Be a 5-yard penalty against the Predators, and that'll make 4th down even more challenging. And we'll bring it back, and that'll kind of negate Michael Adams' last run. It'll be 4th down and 8. And here we go, 4th down, 8 yards to go, and this pretty much will keep us alive, whatever slim chance we have of pulling this one out. Mike Adams on the keeper. He doesn't have a whole lot of space. He's got so many Brookland Cayce people around him. They were not going to be fooled on that one. And Brookland Cayce will take over on downs, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Seven minutes, 10 seconds left, 34-6 in the game. We've got Peyton Witten back in at quarterback. Him and Tanner Staton have traded off all night. Witten seems to be the guy here. They play action to William Way. He has got a man wide open downfield. A very nice catch there by number 2, Devontae Strader. And we have got more flags on the field. Another big play by Brookland Cayce looks to be negated by penalties. Looks like we got another ineligible man downfield. It'll cost Brookland Cayce another big play, but nonetheless a nice pitch and catch there by Peyton Witten to Devontae Strader. That rollout to the right seems to have been there all evening for them. They'll try it again, 1st and 15. Peyton Witten back. He's got William Way back there with him. Pred's got 3 on the line. Let's see if they bring some pressure. They don't. They just rushed 3. Witten's got all sorts of time. Completes. Oh, he just started running without the ball. Was Jordan Wise. He had some big eyes there as he had some green acres in front of him. He just missed the ball. Bring up 2nd down and 15 for Brookland Cayce. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left. Peyton Witten back in the gun. He's got Will Way back there with him. There's the run. Will Way going out of bounds into Predator territory. Looks like he was knocked out at about the 48-yard line. A good gain there. Bring up 3rd and manageable, probably 6 for the Bearcats. Looks like Brookland Cayce is content with the score, as anyone would be. It's 34-6, and so there is no rush. But they've got a big 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and 6. We've got an empty backfield there with Witten. It looks like he's going to take it himself. And he is going to get the 1st down and some more. And he goes out of bounds around the 25-yard line of the Predators. And that'll be another Brookland Cayce 1st down. They line up in the gun again. This is Witten. He's got 5 wide. He's going to throw a nice slant route. Just threw it behind the receiver. That was intended for number 10, Latrell Jamison. He was definitely influenced on the play by the defender there. He seemed to have jumped on the passing route. That was number 25 for the Predators. Malik Thomas just got in the way, forced the throw out to the left, just behind number 10, Latrell Jamison. Resulted in incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now. We've got Way in motion out to the left. Tanner looking at him. He's sort of his safety outlet. He takes it himself. Oh, he's still going. He took a hit, and he kept on going, and he is going to get close to the 10-yard line. A nice run there. Looked like he was going to dump it off to his safety valve, William Way, but just turned it upfield and into a nice game and a first down for the Bearcats. Let's see if they're going to give them the to-goal distance or if it is a 1st and 10 from the 10. Looks like it is 1st and goal, they're calling it. Witten back in the gun, 5 wide. They run the slant. There's the out route there. Nice play. Pitch and catch there to number 3, Jordan Wise. But number 22 for the Predators, Connor Morgan, was all over that one. Made the stop. No yards after the reception on that one. Still a gain of 8. Bring up 2nd and goal from the 2. We've got Witten alone in the backfield. 5 wide. He's got Way in motion. There's the give to Way. And he is going to get into the end zone for a Bearcat touchdown. All right, there. Little dry throat moment as the Bearcats add to their lead. And Eric Young on for another point after attempt. And again, number 5 for the Bearcats doing a good job there of getting the correct personnel out there, noticing that they were a player down and calling for the player to come on the field so no penalty will be received. Anyway, here's the point after attempt. And it is good. And with 2:20 left in the game, your score, Brookland Cayce 41 and Fox Creek 6. And we'll take one more break as they get set up for the kickoff to say once again thank you so much to our sponsors for helping out the boosters and our athletic department for the 2020-2021 school year. All right, welcome back, everyone. Kickoff there by Eric Young. It's going to go into the end zone for another touchback. And Fox Creek will take over 1st and 10 from our own 20-yard line. 2:14 left in this one. Brookland Cayce 41, Fox Creek 6. Well, it looks like we will probably just run this one out. I don't see us going to the air again. We've got Mike Adams in there. We've got the power formation in, no receivers. It's like Makai Overton in the backfield. And we are under 2 minutes now. Here's Mike Adams. And there's the handoff to Makai. Takes it straight up the middle. Not a whole lot of room, but he ekes out about 3 yards. No rush from the Predators, Coach Stewart. think a lot of teams have probably learned a lot from tonight's game. A lot of positives taken away and some negatives too, obviously. We go Mike Adams again. It's the handoff. Looks like Cash on the carry. He's not getting much there. The Predators did find something running with this power formation on the first drive after halftime, where they ended up getting their only touchdown of the game. And there were a few bright moments there in the first half where we moved the pocket out to the left or right, gave Jaden Johnson a lot of time to throw, hitting those out routes, and a few receivers downfield. We got Mike Adams back under center. Looks like this might be the last play of the game. Adams does a bootleg out to the left. Brookland Cayce knew that was coming. And with 25 seconds, that might have been our last play of the game. So this is Brookland Cayce's first game back in 3A. They were 4A region champs last year. And with the realignment coming, you had Fox Creek's first game in 3A this year. They were 2A last year. And after it was all said and done, we have reached our final. Fox Creek 6 and Brookland Cayce 41. So a tough game for the Preds. A lot of size on Brookland Cayce that made it very tough to get any lanes open to run through. Jaden and Michael really didn't have a whole lot of time when they did attempt to pass to get the ball away. But some nice turnovers forced by Fox Creek as they dealt with the the Brookland Cayce offense. Brookland Cayce had very talented quarterbacks. They had two of them. They kind of rotated in and out throughout the game. They had some very talented receivers that were able to run routes and get open. But those will be some areas I'm sure that the coaches will address this week, and we'll be ready to rock next week, 7:30. And until next time, we will see you then. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be on the lookout for some volleyball broadcasts coming out through YouTube Live this week.